What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Bailey Kramer, and in this video, I'm going to be giving you guys my full and honest review of the Midterm Rental Summit 2024. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump in. All right, so as you can tell, I'm literally in my hotel room. The conference just ended, and I wanted to take some time here to give you my full and honest review of the conference. Now, I have a lot to say. I'm going to be sharing a lot in this video, but I'm going to tell you up front that this was the best conference that I've ever been to in my life. And this is coming from me, who's been to several other conferences. I've flown across the country for other conferences. I've spent thousands of dollars at other conferences. And I can tell you with 100% confidence, this has been the most impactful and literally all around best summit I've been to. So the conference started Sunday night with a huge networking party outside by the pool in the hotel. And literally just from that party alone, everyone was networking, having fun. And literally from the people that I met just from networking there, I knew it instantly that I made a good decision to come. I met tons of brand new people, but I also met tons of people who have a lot of properties. And it was cool because people were all over the country doing slightly different things. And it was just really awesome to hear about other people's experiences in other parts of the country, and just making those connections were really awesome. So then on day two, it was essentially listening to speakers all day. And then there was a private VIP event, which I'll talk about here in a second. So when I say we listen to speakers all day, it might sound boring, but it really wasn't at all. And there was plenty of time in between speakers and at lunch to network with so many people. And I'm not going to go through every single speaker and give my review on them and their speech and stuff, but I will tell you two things. Number one, every single speaker was truly incredible. And I learned something from every single one. And again, I've been to other conferences and I could not say that about the other conferences I've been to. But I do want to talk about one specific speaker that we heard from on day one. And his name is Jeff, and he is the CEO of Furnished Finder. He just became CEO roughly 6-ish months ago. Don't hold me to that. I don't know the exact timeline, but it was so cool to hear his energy and his passion and really his motivation to make Furnished Finder 100 times better. Now, for me in my business, I use Furnished Finder to get a huge portion of the leads for my business. So I already love the platform, but to see the CEO on stage, and by the way, he was networking with everybody. He wasn't some big CEO that wouldn't talk to anybody. He was super open. He had 20 people from the Furnished Finder team literally here just to network and learn and hear feedback from everyone at this event. So that was just really cool and made me feel really good as a user of the platform that they are on a mission to make it even better. And again, I think the platform is good, but the fact that they are so committed to making it so much better was really cool to hear. And it was really cool to hear it straight from the CEO. So I mentioned that there were speakers pretty much all throughout the day. And I actually want to talk about what it was like to have the VIP experience throughout this whole thing. So as I showed you guys in my previous video, I bought the VIP ticket, which was an extra $1,000. And I can tell you it was 100% worth it. First of all, we sat front row. There were tables up front for the VIPs, and then there were basically lines of rows for the general admission on the back. And as soon as I sat down, that was like my fifth confirmation that I'm happy I'm here, and two, I'm very happy I have the VIP ticket. So just being up front, having more space, having a table in front of me, it was awesome. And speaking of the VIP ticket and the VIP experience, Monday night, so the second technical day of the conference, the VIPs, the sponsors, and the speakers all went out to this restaurant for dinner and drinks. And it was such a cool experience to meet the speakers and the other VIPs. And what was even more surprising was it was really cool talking with the sponsors as well. A lot of the times people think of these sponsors as just people there to pitch you. And honestly, I wasn't really excited to talk with the sponsors originally, but I was completely wrong because I met so many incredible sponsors who are literally part of this industry. These people are super passionate. One sponsor in particular that I really enjoyed meeting, and again, I enjoyed literally talking to all of them, but the one in particular, his name is Jeff, and he is the CEO of Host GPO. And it was just cool connecting with someone who's so passionate about one very specific piece of the midterm rental and short-term rental world, which is furnishing properties. He had so many insights and was just super nice and easy to talk to, which I really appreciated. So moving into day three, it was a very similar day as the previous day. It was basically speakers throughout the day and lunch. Now with lunch on this third day, it was a VIP lunch. So all the VIPs, the speakers, and the sponsors had their own area where we had a private lunch. And just a side note here, the food at this conference was unreal. Again, I've been to other conferences where the food is like average. They give you pasta and it's gross. This food was truly incredible. So shout out for whoever picked out the food. It was really good. But at this VIP lunch, it was just another opportunity to meet and mingle and connect with the sponsors, the speakers, and the other VIPs. Now, one speaker in particular that I want to mention that I met during this VIP lunch was Rob Abasolo, also known as Rob Built. I've been following him on YouTube for so long and I'm a huge fan, but to meet him in person was truly different than meeting any other speaker. And I'm not talking bad about any speakers. I literally, again, liked all of them, but I want to mention Rob Built in particular because he was so genuine. He was so nice. He was there to mingle. Some of the speakers kind of kept to themselves, just talking to their speakers. But Rob Built, I literally saw this firsthand with my own eyes. He went out of his way to hop around to the different tables and just talk and learn and chat with people. And I thought that was really cool. And of course, I had to get a selfie with him, which I'll pop up on the screen here. But seriously, I respected Rob a lot before this event, but just seeing him in person, meeting him, he's truly an awesome guy. So thank you, Rob. Another person that I met for the first time in person was Jesse Vasquez. Now, for those of you who don't know, he is the one who puts together the MTR Summit. He's been a leader in the midterm rental space, and I have so many great things to say about him, especially from meeting him in person. I was on his podcast literally a couple of years ago now, and meeting through Zoom, I didn't really build any real connection or friendship or anything like that with him over the computer, but finally meeting him in person, I can say very similar to Rob Built, what I mentioned about him. Jesse is extremely friendly. You could tell he really cares. He talks a lot about being a go-giver, and a lot of people talk the talk. I can tell you from firsthand experience, Jesse is truly a go-giver. And I know he puts these events on because he really, really cares. I think he did an awesome job putting great sponsors in place. And another thing that I can talk about this for a while, but things that I respect about what Jesse has done is number one, with the sponsors. He brought in people that he knows, likes, and trusts. I know there's a lot of people running conferences that will bring in sponsors who just write big paychecks. Jesse hand-selected these sponsors that were perfect fits and actually helped us midterm rental operators. Same thing with the speakers. He handpicked awesome speakers that were really there to give value, and it wasn't a pitch fest like it is at, again, a lot of other conferences I've been to. Specifically with the speakers, like none of the speakers were hard pitching anything in particular, which I appreciated, but also Jesse himself. He has a program that he runs for midterm rental hosts and people trying to grow and get into the business. And I really appreciated the way that he went about promoting it. Again, I've been to other conferences where they hard pitch you. They literally, their only goal at the conference is to hard sell you into their program. They have salespeople waiting to like hunt you down and sell you on their program. But it was different with Jesse. Yes, he mentioned it. He talked about it, but it was in such a chill way that I just really appreciated it. As being someone in the audience, no one wants to get hard pitched. No one wants to be hard sold. No one wants to feel like you're just there to get pitched for something. And I didn't feel that at all. Meaning, I think Jesse did a really great job promoting it, talking about the power of it. He had students come on stage that were super awesome, but he was never shoving it down anyone's throat, which again, from being to multiple conferences, I really appreciated. So I know that was kind of a ramble talking about Jesse, but I just want to say here, he is incredible. He is a leader in this space. And if you don't already follow him, you're making a mistake. Go ahead, give him a follow. Okay, on another note, I want to give a huge shout out to everyone who came up to me, who recognized me from either Instagram, YouTube, maybe a podcast I was on. It was a super cool experience. I had some people who instantly knew who I was just from seeing me on social media. I had some people who were like, you kind of look familiar. I don't know where I know you from, but I'm guessing it had been something on social media. And then I had other people who have never met me, never heard of me, and that was really cool too. So just everyone that I talked to at this conference, I really enjoyed getting to know you. I learned so much. I made so many great connections at this conference. So thank you. So the final thing I want to end with is talking about the Midterm Rental Summit 2025. Jesse announced on stage that there is going to be a Midterm Rental Summit in 2025. He has not yet released the dates or the location, at least at the time of recording this video. But I can tell you with 100% confidence and certainty that I will be attending that event. And as soon as I hear that tickets are released, I'm gonna leave a link to buy a ticket down below. It's not gonna be a referral link. It's literally just going to be a link to buy a ticket so you can attend the event as well. And I cannot wait to meet you there. All right, I think I covered pretty much all of it. I might have missed a few things. If you guys have any questions about the summit, please let me know in the comments below. Again, shout out to Jesse. What an incredible summit. And I cannot wait till 2025. Peace.